Good morning. How you doing?
When we returned to prison for our final interview with Wayne Williams, we had one question he was not expecting. What Wayne had written about being recruited for espionage training as a teenager. At a secret government camp hidden in the woods near this North Georgia lake, where he was given what could amount to a license to kill. It's called Finding Myself. What's Finding Myself? It reads like an autobiography.
Go ahead, I'm still trying to...
It's a account of your CIA training.
We're not going to get into that.
Why not?
We're not going to get into that.
I got a copy of it.
Yeah, but we're not going to get into that.
Why not?
You're just simply not going to get into that.
By his account, Wayne Williams was fresh out of high school, just 18 years old, when he was initiated into a secret world. So, I'll do the talking part, and you can answer what part of it you want. You write how you fired rifles, submachine guns, handled assault weapons, grenade launchers, C4, learned unarmed combat techniques through this training group over weekends. Is it true or is it false?
We're not going to comment on that.
When you're 19 years old. You're saying you work for the CIA. You've been recruited.
I'll let the document speak for itself. We're not going to comment on that.
Copyright 1992 by Wayne Williams. Is this an autobiography?
I cannot comment on that.
Were you trained in unarmed combat techniques? Could you grab somebody bigger than yourself, put them in a chokehold? Because that's what that is.
I'm sure there are other things in unarmed combat besides putting somebody in a chokehold.
But when I talk to the military experts and I say to them, what exactly does that mean? That's one of the things on their list. Top 2 things, by the way.
I wouldn't doubt that.
So, are you trained in that or not?
Let me say this. Let's just say that I had some experiences that I do not want to comment on today for reasons that the document says, okay?
The conversation when I talked to your lawyers was, could Wayne Williams grab somebody? Did he have the strength? Look how, he's not a big guy. Could he grab someone in a unarmed combat technique and kill them? It's actually a very simple question. Can you kill someone with a chokehold? And when you were 19 years old...
You probably could under the right
I know for a fact I could not. I know you're being facetious, but I know for a fact I could not.
You don't know.
But were you trained as a teenager to do that? Because that's what you're writing in this. And I get CIA, you don't want to talk about it. It's all off the record.
Let me state this for the record. Okay. I think in the paper that you have, and I will say this, that it says that there was contact with a certain program. And I will say it was the Junior Officer Training Program, which was run by a certain agency, and you're correct, CIA. But I never said that I worked for them. I simply said
now who's splitting hairs?
That I had some contact with some person, and that's all I'm going to say.
Were you trained
that's all I'm
in
gonna
these
say.
techniques?
That's all I'm going to say.
Sharon Tate LaBianca's murder, okay, was a witch's hitting. Sharon Tate wanted out, but the thing is, the Illuminati...
What do you mean she wanted out? She was a witch?
Yes, she was tired of it. She wanted to get out, but
Sharon
the thing
Tate
is...
was a witch, okay.
Oh, but the thing is...
You base those allegations on what?
On when I was in, myself. I'm not the only one who knows this information. Anybody who was in witchcraft during that time can tell you the same thing. What happened was...
That Sharon Tate was a practicing witch?
Yes.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, the Illuminati...
I have no information to refute it, so I'm only going on what you're
The
saying.
Illuminati sent Charles Manson in to kill her. If you remember, she was killed. One leg was slung up from the rafter, her hands behind her, her throat sliced open. There was a tarot, 78 cards and a tarot deck. You look at the 12th major arcana one, it looks like the Hanged Man. That's exactly how Sharon Tate LaBianca was left. Charles Manson did not go into prison. He volunteered to go in.
So you're saying that Charles Manson came from this group, the Illuma?
He's one of the most powerful wizards alive today.
Okay. Oh. And
you've got to have a strong system But in order for it to be a strong system, the system's got to be right, man. You can't fake it. You can't jump up and knock a bunch of people down and say, see how strong we are? That ain't gonna, you know, that's not going to do it. You got to be right. You got to finesse it. You got to have a one world government. You got to have a one world court. There can be no place in the world that you can get away.
In the meantime, though, since that is probably a long way away,
Well, not as far as you might think.
Well, no, probably not going to happen next week anyway.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order.
In 1993, announced that the entire spree was engineered by a satanic cult and others had participated in the plot.
Of course, everyone had played a role as far as the chanting and the praying. Everyone had a role in that, and understanding that, you know, this was going to be another sacrifice to our gods. Bunch of scumbags that they were, our gods, Lucifer and his crew, and we said, yeah, this is going to be another one for you, you know. And I said,